Hello, my fellow journalers. It's Kaitlin. What's up? Welcome back. Today we are doing, as you can probably see by the screen, a stationery haul video. I picked up a bunch of stuff from my local stationery store, Paper Plus Cloth, a couple weeks ago, and I thought that we would just sit down, chill out together, and unbox some stationery. Paper Plus Cloth always gives their packaging this really nice touch by adding beautiful washi tape on the back, and especially when it's a neutral pattern like this one, I always love saving it for my daily journal. So before I even get into the package, first I gotta preserve that washi tape and peel it off really carefully to make sure that I can use it in my future journaling entries. But besides the washi tape rant, let's actually get into the first package because I have two orders with them that I'll be unboxing with you today. So without further ado, let's just get right into all the stationery goodness, and let's kick it off with this first package, which has a bunch of stamps, ink, and one PET tape. So starting off with the stamps, I got two sets of stamps, both from the brand MU Print. These are called their small icon stamps, and this first one is the small flower set, and it has a bunch of these really beautiful and intricate flower designs. Currently, I have one other set of these stamps, which are in different moon phases, and I love using them in my daily logs to kind of act as an icon at the top of my log and be not only decoration, but show the moon phase. So I thought in the springtime it might be fun to have these sets and switch out the moon phase for a nice flower at the top instead. The next thing I picked up is super exciting, and this is a PET tape by the artist or brand known as Pion. Not only have I been wanting to check out Pion stuff for a really long time, but they've always been sold out at Paper Plus Cloth because, as you can probably tell, her designs are absolutely gorgeous, stunning, look like Linda Evangelista, but I actually am even more excited because this is my first ever PET tape. I'm pretty new to the whole PET tape game, so if I get this kind of description wrong, let me know below and correct me, but I'm pretty sure PET tapes are exactly like washi tape, but instead of it being a kind of opaque background, it has this kind of clear material that allows you to cut out the designs and paste them in similar to how you would paste in a clear sticker. So for this tape, as you can see, it's just a bunch of these beautiful girl illustrations, and there's also a couple of nice sayings thrown in there. So I plan to cut these out and stick these in my journal whenever I kind of feel like I want to add a little more decoration. And these are such a good way to add decoration if you don't have a lot of time on your hands, because you can just cut them out and stick them in, which as a person who likes to journal pretty quickly is definitely something that I really appreciate. Next up, the utilitarian category of this haul, I picked up two stamp inks from the brand VersaMagic. The one on the right is the color Wheat, and the one on the left is new to me, and this one is called Hint of Pesto. I picked this one up because I have a couple of their other greens, but I wanted a really nice, deep, rich green that I thought would go really well with my go-to ink, Jumbo Java. And this Wheat color is one that you've probably seen. It's kind of my go-to ink along with Jumbo Java, which is this dark brown. I'd previously run out of it, so I thought I'd pick up an extra. All right, package number 2. So I ordered these at the same time, but the second item just kind of came up later, so I placed a separate order for it. So that's why there's two packages, but guys, this package has such a cool piece in it. I'm so glad I was able to pick up this item. This is also by the brand or artist Pion, and this is this Goddess of Stationery stamp set. Look at these stamps. Oh my gosh, are they not the best stamps you've ever seen? I mean, first of all, you guys might know I have a bit of a stamp obsession. I love stamps, but these stamps especially have these beautiful Grecian goddesses holding pens and ink and notebooks, and I feel like it combines my love of childhood Greek mythology with stationery in some weird way. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about these stamps if you can't tell. These are rubber stamps, which means that the stamp is kind of this rubber piece on a wood-mounted block, and you just stamp the ink on there and you press it down, and it has this exciting detail where you can't see through like a clear stamp, so you might not get it perfectly straight, but I like to think that's part of the charm. So that stamp set was the last piece I picked up, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to sit down afterwards and swatch a couple of inks just to compare the ones I bought with other ones that I own to see how the colors are a bit different. And also I thought it'd be fun to try out the new rubber and clear stamps I picked up as well. I'm going to be comparing the inks I bought to both other colors that I have in the VersaMagic line, as well as to these inks by the brand Memento. I do want to quickly say, if you have a Stalogy notebook or a notebook with thinner pages, I would not recommend using Memento ink. It will bleed, but I do find that any of the VersaMagic inks are really great with ghosting and bleeding, especially with thinner pages. So if you do a lot of stamping and you have a notebook with really thin pages, definitely check out the VersaMagic ink. Alright, and here are all the inks swatched. As you can see, the VersaMagic Wheat is a very, very light beige color, and the Hint of Pesto is actually this really nice shade of green. I was really happy to see it's different than all the other green inks I own, and it's also very different from the other green I own by VersaMagic, which is the one on the bottom called Niagara Mist. But I still wanted to do a couple swatches using the stamps I bought with these inks, because sometimes I find when you use a design with fine lines, the stamp ink kind of looks like a bit of a different color. So here is Wheat on top and Hint of Pesto on the bottom. I absolutely love the way Hint of Pesto looks. To me, it looks totally different than how it's swatched up with the kind of circle stamp. And I mean, guys, the Goddess of Stationery stamp is immaculate. What can I say? Alright my friends, and that is this haul video in its entirety. Let me know below if you bought any stationery recently. I probably don't really need to buy more this month, to be honest, but I always like hearing what people pick up, so let me know if you've got anything cool lately, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I picked up recently. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. It's always such a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everybody.